We are live now.
Yay, live.
Woo-woo. So how's your week going?
It's moving. We're getting new floorings put in starting on Monday, so we're getting that prep work of getting stuff moved around in the house so we can get the said flooring in without crying a lot.
Right. Wood floor or ceramic floor?
Or? Wood vinyl.
Wood vinyl? Yep. Big room or small room?
We are doing the entire upstairs except for the bathroom.
Oh, joy.
Mm-hmm. But we don't have to move it all out at one go. We can kind of do sections. So we'll do one section, get it all done, and then we'll move furniture from one room to that room when everything's said and done.
Sure.
They'll do the next room. It'll be kind of a pain, but we should be done by Thanksgiving.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, that moving stuff around is exciting. Is kind of like just, it can be like just time consuming just because I help my parents with their floor and just moving stuff around. And
it's more along the lines of having the plan of action and not having people question it when you're doing it.
Sure.
Like I guarantee as soon as I start trying to put like the fridge on the sliders that we use for our furniture,
Mm-hmm.
I'm always like, you can't have that on there. It's too heavy. I'm like, we've had heavier on it.
Funny. All right. About 1:30 in. That should be warm enough, right?
Long enough.
Yeah. Well, welcome everybody to Rainbow Live Presents Wednesday Night Lights with your hosts,
Patrick
and Casey. We're here to bring you all the new and new to us / restock stuff for the week. But first of all, we'll start off with our question of the week. I guess the question of the week this week, Patrick, is since we were talking about shows and movies a little bit earlier, I can't remember if you were part of the conversation or not. But what's something that you're excited about that's coming out here soon?
I can't remember the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Skeleton Crew for Disney Plus on the new Star Wars series. I like it because it seems to be leaning further away from the stuff that is so deep and serious in Star Wars.
Sure.
And it's focusing on the fun. I think, it's just going to be shut off my brain, have a blast. I'm really looking forward to that series. As for a movie, I saw the second preview for the Thunderbolts.
Okay.
I'm a Thunderbolts guy.
Mm-hmm.
I know in my heart of hearts this is not going to be close to what we had in the comics.
Sure.
So I have separated myself from the idea, and I am just leaning into the fact that it's going to be a hoot. It's Red Guardian. I absolutely he was the saving grace for me in the Black Widow movie.
Okay.
He was the best part for me. So having him back is going to be fun. He very much plays a good comedic character compared to other characters that have been the comic relief in the superhero movies. Like, he can still be serious but have that childish jubilation that some characters have. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Just for those of you that are joining us, the question of the week was, what's a movie or TV show that you're excited that's coming out here soon? Patrick actually went both routes, TV and movie. So I guess I'll do a little bit of the same for TV shows. I guess I'd probably say same thing as you, the Star Wars Skeleton Crew. But I don't know if it's on a different note, but my explanation is why I'm excited about it is the fact that it's Star Wars' take on what Star Trek tried to do, which was have a ship that's missing or is disappeared, and all of a sudden it's crewed by a whole bunch of kids. So Star Trek tried to do that with a show that they have, and just seeing that, and then just seeing Jude Law and the way that his character, it's kind of like Treasure Planet in a kind of sense, but yet it's an all kid crew.
I was thinking Goonies in space.
Oh, Goonies, that works too. Yeah, that's actually a better way. Yeah,
that's
Goonies
the spice I'm getting off of this. This is going to be Goonies in space, and I'm all for it.
Kind of wondering if they're going to have what's the guy's name? Chunk.
They might, some alien life form that's much bigger than them, who's very friendly and just.
But I guess yeah, that's a perfect explanation, better than like Treasure Planet or anything like that. But and then for movies, I recently saw the I don't know if it was the teaser or if it was the full blown trailer. Might have been the full blown trailer this time of Captain America.
Yep. New World Order.
Yeah, New World Order with more footage of Red Hulk.
Harrison Ford has basically come out and he's with it's Jordan, right? His last name, the who plays Captain America or Falcon.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember. It might be, yeah, Jordan.
Anyways, he's basically it's his movie. He's just there to make sure people come to see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm excited for that one too. I have while I'm a little there, well, I've heard rumors about reshoots, things like that. I'm just not going to pay much attention to it.
Right.
I'm going to say that within the next few movies, we're going to have Marvel back to being what Marvel is, and we're going to be much more enjoyable. I was pleasantly pleased with Agatha all along. It was much better than I expected it to be.
Sure.
So I'm hopeful.
Yeah. Well, and Agatha all along just it seemed like a good sidestep to what we were used to, and just a good overall brand new story.
Yep. And I think it's kind of leaning into them setting up the idea of these younger heroes that can step in and take it to the next thing until they decide to do a hard reset.
Right. Well, that's our answers for the week. For those of you that are now joining us again, we are going to move on to everybody's favorite side of the show, sports ball.
Yay, sports ball!
Brand new products for the week. Start off with, since these are both the same product, I just decided to grab the master box and the mini box. Switch the camera here. We got ourselves some, destroy stuff too. We got some Topps 206. This is one of those special boxes that has, as you see, the mini box, 4 of these inside of one of these. So this is what's considered the master box, and this is the mini box. On the thing here, it says 8 cards per pack, 4 packs per box. Wait. Yeah, and then 4 boxes per case, or regular box. So there's basically 8 cards per pack. So there's 4 packs in this mini box. So those of you that are excited about getting these, I believe, does it say how many hits we get? 1 autograph per mini box. So those of you that are looking to get hits and stuff like that. So what were you gonna say, Patch?
I was just gonna say it reminds me of Plank from Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Right. that's not a bad explanation for that one. And then continuing on, for the most part, as you'll be noticing, we have mostly just baseball. No new other products. I'm actually wrong on that. I'll have to go run and get that while Patrick talks about the next one after this Crusade one. But we have 2024 Mega Box for Panini Crusade for those of you that love the Panini product that came out with baseball. I'm going to go run and get those other things real quick while Patrick talks about the next thing.
We have Topps coming in. We have the Topps Chrome 2024 baseball, 24 cards with 24 packs, 4 cards per pack, 1 autograph card per box. Redemptions possible as well. So that's what you're looking for with that one. We have the 28 card total cards, 7 packs for 4 cards per box with this one. And we have the this one is looking to be, let's see here, again, baseball 2024. Use this one.
That one's going to be the 3 autographs per box.
3 autographs per box.
This one I believe is the thicker packs. So that the one that you just did was the hobby box. This is the bigger hobby, and then this is going to be a mega box.
Okay, that explains it. Because he knows better than me.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess we do have a little bit more other than baseball. We have
23-24 draft classes.
23-24 Revolution. This is, I don't know what this box is called. It's brand new to me. It's kind of interesting, kind of like a hanger, but it also kind of reminds me of those playing card boxes kind of thing.
Looks to be a total of 15 cards because you got 3 packs per box with 5 cards per pack.
Yeah. And then moving on from basketball, we have wrestling. For this came out last Friday. For those of you that actually already collected it, this is 24 Select WWE. Comes with 2 autographs and one memorabilia card on per box on average. So those of you that want to try and get those autographs of your favorite wrestlers, I'm sure they probably do have some sort of something for The Rock or John Cena. And
looks like this is going to be the first series with Jacob Budd-2 in it. So if you're a watching fan, you know, and you know he's going to be the next big thing, another Samoan, go ahead and grab it.
Right. Do we want to do that one first?
Next up, we have this coming out on Friday.
Coming out on Friday.
We have the new series for Lorcana. We have the single player decks with this one. It looks to be an ocean faring theme on this one. We got Goto Tamago and Ratchet from Chippendale's Rescue Rangers in this one. In this one, we have Captain Jim Hawkins and Pirate Tigger for and it's the Azure Sea series. On the box here, the Illuminate. There's Trove. We've got Stitch as a pirate. We've goodbye. We have, I can't think of her name. Yzma from Emperor's New Groove, and we have Betamax looking to save some lives. Art on these is always fun and fantastic. And then for the trading card big box, we have again Azure Seas showing off everyone's main man Stitch. So it looks like we have multiple Stitches coming out in this series. And it is a Stitch collector's gift set in this one. So it is going to have a guaranteed Stitch in there for sure. And it's gonna be a special foil Stitch card with him in that pirate gear. So if you've got someone who's into the Lorcana or into Stitch, it's maybe a great Christmas present, stocking stuffer, whatever have you.
And then also with those Lorcana ones, we have a couple of deck boxes for those of you that want to have a specific box for the team that you build in Lorcana. We have Pooh, Magician Pooh, it looks like, and Scar.
He's no magician. He's a warlock. He made a pact with the bees.
There you go. And then it looks like also for Lorcana, we have a couple of play mats. We have what looks like Elsa and Pirate Captain Donald Duck. So that'll be cool. We even have pictures here, a little bit close up of there's the Elsa. And there's Pirate Captain Donald Duck.
Woohoo! I find it interesting, and this isn't really a complaint, just to notice, in the Kingdom Hearts games, they cannot let the Disney characters wield a sword. That's why they have the Keyblades.
Yep.
And that's why when with Donald and Goofy, they end up with the wand or the shield.
Oh, sure.
Yet on the cards, them having swords, not a problem. Not in the least.
Yeah, you got a point there. Yeah. How much of that series have you played?
I played the first one when I was in college, and then I started hearing about the lore and how crazy it got. And I just nope, right out.
All right, and then we're going to move on to Magic: The Gathering with a new product that comes out here that also on Friday. We have Magic: The Gathering Foundations. So I don't know if that has some ominous tone to it, or if we're getting back to the foundations of Magic kind of thing.
I am not sure with that one. I don't think so. I think it's with Magic at this point. I think it's going to be more into those tie-ins and things like that, just to keep the cards and ideas fresh of what they could be doing. This may be going back to the foundations of the main world it was set in, maybe, but it's going back to something of that level. But I foresee them leaning into having different series and things like that. Somewhere down the road, we're going to get a supernatural run of Magic: The Gathering. We are going to get a SCP version of Magic: The Gathering, which could have some really cool cards.
Well, next June we're gonna get Final Fantasy.
There you go.
And it'll be all of the games that have been made so far will be made into cards. So
that's a lot of cards.
Mm-hmm. The first box that you saw was the bundle box. Right here we have the starter collection box. So that'll be interesting. Just to see. Looks like, holy cow, we have a click wheel. From what it looks like, that's probably what's so heavy with this box. Do you think?
Might be.
And it looks like it comes with 3 14-card Magic the Gathering Foundations play boosters, and then over 350 cards also.
Nice.
So that also adds to the weight on there.
Oh, that is hefty.
Yeah. Now thinking of those play boosters, here's what they look like. This would be the play boosters and the box that they come in. And then this is the Jumpstart boosters. And I believe that is, and I believe there is I just didn't grab it off the shelf, collector's booster as well. Nice. So, and that's it for Magic. Now we got Pokemon, which we'll start off with these awesome looking, looks like it's all the same. So, yep, they're all the same. So, these awesome looking card boxes. For those of you that want a nice little box for your deck that you use when you go around to play. Arceus, would that be what this guy is?
I think so.
Yeah. Looks more like an Egyptian, one of those Egyptian Pokemon. So, what do you got there, Patrick?
We have the lunch box for the new series just coming out, which is something Spark. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But anyways, it's going to have 3 foil cards in featuring Pikachu. It's going to have 6 additional Pokemon TCG piece and much more. Just a whole bunch of stuff packed in there. Plus, you get a nice looking lunchbox toss into your collection if you collect lunch boxes, or if you just want to take something to lunch.
Right.
And let's be honest, the lunchbox is gone the way of the dodo. Let's bring it back.
These cards actually look pretty cool. We have the League Battle decks with Charizard and Pidgeot. It's mainly just supposed to be Charizard, but we got Pidgeot in there to kind of counter fire with wind or flying, not wind. This one comes with looks like some dice, some flip coins, and these 7 specific cards. And there's a list on the back of all the cards that it does come with. So these ones are just the ones that they picture because they're the ones that you see automatically right in the front.
Nice.
Ooh. All right. So that ends our sports ball cards. So now we can move on to Funko.
Funko, yay! I will go ahead and start out. So it's that time of year where we're seeing the Funko restocks, and we were just talking about things we're looking forward to. I am hopefully getting a new PlayStation for Christmas, so I can get to finally playing the Spider-Man games that came out for the PlayStation series. Miles Morales features in those, and it's and these Miles Morales Funko Pops. I swear we can never keep these things on the shelf. We sneeze and they're gone again. But we just had this one new to us coming back in. Speaking of, got a bit of a Spider-Man theme at the beginning. We have a 2024 Spider-Boy that came out from Marvel this year as one of the Summer Collections limited edition. So if you're following that series, or if you know someone who's into the Funkos and following those comics, we've got Spider-Boy coming in. Continuing on, in preparation, we've got Kraven the Hunter hanging out. Now, I'm not sure if that Kraven movie is going to be any good. That's the one that's kind of got me biting bullets and kind of going, but I'm going to pretend that they know what they're doing. I'm going to pretend that we're not going to have another situation of it's Morbin time and that it's actually going to be good.
Sure.
And last but not least, as I said earlier, I'm excited for Thunderbolts. We have the Red Guardian coming in from the Black Widow movie. He's featuring in that one. It's gonna be good. That guy could do anything. He should come back. They should definitely do another Goonies movie with the old, have it be a reunion and they go off looking for treasure again.
Yeah.
Because you can easily make it up.
Right. Or find out what happened to the boat.
Exactly.
All right, for my Funkos, we'll start off here with Pokemon, like we just ended with the non-sports cards. We have Charizard here that came back into the store. So those of you that have been looking for that one to add to your collection, we got him back. I know this is from the new show, but it's still a little nostalgic for me, because I grew up on these guys. You got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This just happens to be from the Mutant Mayhem, so it has all the brand new and character, or all the new iterations of the characters. Like as you can see here, we have April O'Neil being young. Just like there's been a couple of iterations where she's just been a young teenager instead of that newscaster.
Yep.
But it looks like this one, for these iterations of the turtles, especially Raphael, seems to have taken a little bit from the movies because he has the whole thing over his head instead of it being like Leonardo and Michelangelo, where it's just across the face. So
I am definitely looking. So one of the books that's I think just started this week is Turtles of Grayskull.
Okay.
Which is the Ninja Turtles in Eternia, and I'm just like, do I think it works? Not really. I'm gonna read it anyways. Yeah.
So and then continue on with these guys. I grabbed onto this guy because I'm a huge Dr. Pepper fan. And for those of you ladies that love Lil Sweet, you can come in, grab him. He's back into the store because this came in a collection. It's a Dr. Pepper exclusive, so it might actually be rarer than you think, just because it was only sold by Dr. Pepper. And then I don't know if we've ever talked about this in the store, and I don't know if we've ever talked about it as a whole in this store as people in here, but this game called Funkoverse. It's a strategy game. This happens to be the Harry Potter version. As you can see, in comparison, the Funkos from Funkoverse are just slightly smaller than our average Funko Pops. So just thought I'd highlight those. For those of you that are collecting the Funkoverse, we have the Harry Potter ones in now. So,
woohoo! Yay!
Any big plans for the rest of the week there, Patrick?
My mom is having surgery today, so my brother's going to be hanging out with her the next 2 days in Albert Lee, and then I'm going to be heading out on Friday to make sure she's got a caretaker taking care of all that stuff.
Okay.
She put up with me when I was sick and unhealthy. I might as well do the same for her.
Yeah, not a bad plan. My big plans for the week is get through the rest of the week and then traveling. I'll be traveling to Buffalo, New York on Saturday to watch the game on Sunday. So
very nice.
Oh yes, Bills Chiefs, #1 versus #2. So I'm really hoping for the Bills to pull it out. Even though now there's all these rumors that the Chiefs are going to win anyway because the referee crew that they brought in for this game, the Chiefs have never lost when that refereeing crew has been reffing them. So,
well, there's a first time for everything,
right? There's always a first time. Yes. Well, anyway, that ends our show for the evening. Thank you guys for joining us. If you want to join us here this evening, we're open till 8. If not, we're open again tomorrow at 10. Drive to arrive. Stay safe. Stay out of the rain because it seems to be sprinkling on and off all day today. So
yeah, no drifting. It's no fun.
Yeah. So you guys have a good night, good rest of your evening. Drive to arrive, and